Okay, so today is September 20th, Wednesday. Tomorrow and Friday are high watch time for substantial ritual or an event. And so let's see what will bring us tomorrow and Friday. And I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers are using March 11, 2020 as the beginning of the 1290 days in Daniel. So the number of days in 1 year originally is 360 days, and then God adds 4 days as the transition from one season into another, so 364 days. So technically speaking, the 1290 days is based on 364 days a year. So now our matrix reality is 365 days per year. So let's do some calculation here. So 365 over 364 times 1290 days, as in Daniel, is equal to 1293.54 days. So let's say 1293 days and a half. Okay. So from March 11, 2020, it will take us to next Monday, September 25th, 925. Is exactly, during the day, it should be the half day. So it's exactly 1294 days. 3 years, 6 months, 15 days, 42 months, 15 days. So it's 184 weeks and 6 days. 31,056 hours. And so forth. So like I said, 5 and 3 is interchangeable. So 925, 923. So it's next Monday, and is in Chinese calendar 8th month, 11th day. So that's a 811 there. And then in ELOC calendar is 7th month, 10 or 11th day. So that's a 711 or 17. Okay, now let's take a look at the 1335 days. So the 1335 days is again based on the 364 days per year. So now let's do some calculation. 365 divided by 364 times 1335 is equal to 1338.67 days. So let's say 1338.7 days. So it's like almost 1339 days, right? So from March 11 to 2020, it will bring us to November 9th. It will be 1339 days. 3 years, 7 months, 30 days. So technically 30 days is like, let me see, 30 days a month, because the extra day is at the end of each season. So November is not the end of the season. Hold on. November is November 9th. Let me see. Okay, November. Oh, okay. Okay, November. The season, yeah. So could be, you can say, look at it as 3 years, 7 months, or 8 months. 7 months and 30 days, right? Yeah. So, interesting. So technically, it's 3 years, 8 months, and then 44 months. So that's a 44, and it's a 3 AAA. And then 191 weeks and 2 days. That's 9 plus 1 plus 1, and then 2 9 9 9 or 2 11 and 22, and then like, or like, you know, the second 9 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so 32,136 hours. So that's a 32 here, or 23, the 36, 666, etc. So that is really interesting. If you take a look at this calculations, you know, based on Enoch calendar, you know, back then, God's original, um, you know, definition of 1 year, it was 364 days. Then it will be like really interesting, you know, the dates. November 9th, you know, is the total reverse of, you know. And then September 25th, you know, the 25th, the 5 is like interchangeable of 3, or 2 5. 2 5 is like some of the fallen angels in prison are imprisoned on the 2nd and 5th levels of the heaven. So, and then 2 9 9 plus 1 plus 1, or the 5 plus 1 plus 1 5 1 1. And then let's say November 9th is 9th month and 26th day in Chinese calendar. So 926. So it's like, you know, everybody knows what 926 if you look at the numbers. Then is in Enoch calendar, it's 8th month, 25th or 26th day, 825, 826. So, you know, and it's actually the second day of winter. So the beginning of the winter, it will be on November 8th. So so it's at the beginning of the winter. Bring us to the 1335. And then so it's extremely significant because it looks like they like to start the World War during the second half of the year. You know, the First World War and the Second World War. The Second World War is September 1st, right? So it's the second half of the year. And let me see, the World War One. World War One is July 28th. Yeah, the second half of the year. So September. So they start. So it's not surprising the World War will start in November. I think one of my previous videos, I said that my guess is the World War III will start in November. That's my only guess. I'm not saying, you know, and all the evidence pointing to that, but just my own guessing, okay?